What's up, fuckers? It's LGBT time. Now, LGBT stands for Lindsay Graham, bisexual and lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. You've probably seen LGBTQ or LGBTQIA+. It can get confusing, especially for those backwood Bubba bigots. You know, the ones that can't tell you which way the elevator is going, even if you gave them two guesses. The ones that see LGBT and read it like it's an actual word. Hey there, what's LGBTQ? It's a community of people, Jerry Lee. Congratulations on that 3rd grade reading level. Christ on a fucking stick. There are so many different variants of the LGBTQ plus alphabet that honestly, even as a big mo myself, I don't even know what the official title is or if there even is an official one. The only variant I've heard that I know is wrong was Tiffany Trump's version in 2020. The LGBTQIA plus community. She said that when she was trying to convince us that her father was gay friendly. Yeah, Tiffany, and I'm straight. Forget breakfast at Tiffany's. How about embarrassed at Tiffany's? We can't be too hard on her, though. She's got a leak in her think tank. And there wasn't too much to choose from in her gene pool to begin with. I mean, it was already slim pickings at baby number 3. Eric Trump. Oh, my God. I did notice that she excluded the T, which stands for trans. Just like Putin's pig puppet pumpkin tits did when he excluded trans people from the military in 2017. I guess the orange doesn't fall far from the tree, huh, Tiff? Now, some people feel that the letters in the LGBT alphabet should only reflect sexual orientation and have nothing to do with gender identity, as if we didn't have enough discrimination to deal with already. I think there's room for everyone in the LGBTQ community. I mean, we certainly have enough fucking letters. The only thing that we should discriminate against is hate and capri pants. Shit. LGBTIQQ2SPAA is one variant of the alphabet. It's quite long and sounds like a cat stepped on the fucking keyboard. I know. But that's what happens when this many people don't fit into society's strict rules of heteronormative behaviors. You get dumped into the land of misfit letters, where your rights are always up for debate, you get beat up and killed for being different, and you get to be yourself just 1 month of the year, which ironically is also the month we probably receive the most hate. Yeah, it's fantabulous. Now, let's get educated on the abomination alphabet, shall we? L is for lesbian, women who like women. G is for gay, men who like men. B is for bisexual. It means you're not exclusively attracted to one gender. T is for transgender, a person whose gender identity differs from their assigned sex at birth. I is for intersex, someone whose reproductive or sexual anatomy doesn't fit the typical boxes of male or female. Q is for queer. It's a term that used to be associated with hate, but it has been reclaimed as an umbrella term to help with inclusivity for a wide variety of people across a spectrum of sexual orientations and gender identities. Basically, if you don't fit the mold of straight society, you're queer. The second Q is for questioning. It means you're still on your journey of discovering your sexual orientation or gender identity, or both. The 2S stands for two-spirit. It's an umbrella term used by some indigenous people for people who identify as having both a masculine and feminine spirit within them. P is for pansexual. It means you're gender blind. They care about personalities, not genitals. A is for asexual, a person who has no sexual feelings or desires, or who is not sexually attracted to anyone. Truth be told, there are many more letters in the LGBTQ plus alphabet, and they're all real and valid. But what makes sense to you? Are all these people confused, mentally ill, or brainwashed by the devil? Or are our society's stilted views on the alignment of biological sex, sexuality, gender identity, and gender roles unsuitable and oppressive? Heteronormativity is the attitude that heterosexuality is the only normal and natural expression of sexuality. It sees only two genders and says relationships are between two cisgender people of the opposite sex. The definition of heteronormativity excludes LGBTQ plus people and practically erases us. All right, you go ahead and erase us. Every single one of you bitches will be walking around looking like that Kentucky County Clerk Kim Davis who denied gay couples their marriage license. She's a yeti bitty. And that's exactly what you look like when you hate the gays. Upsetty spaghetti. We live in a society smothered in heteronormative culture. Boring. Heteronormative culture is exactly why we have homophobia. It causes people to view us as abnormal. It's like racism, where people of color are forced to live in a society where white is viewed as the primary race. Everything is catered to white people, and white people are always overly represented. It's a white man's world, and they're in a country built on white supremacy. And when white is right and everything else is wrong, you get racism and white privilege. Heterosexual privilege is also a thing. Straight people are not identified or labeled as their sexual orientation. They don't have to come out of the closet and hope people still love and accept them. They can show public displays of affection without fear of being beaten or killed. They don't have to lie about who they are or what they are. Our society caters to them, whether it's forms at the doctor's office or sodomy laws, birthday cards, or just being able to see yourself represented in movies and TV shows. And these are just a few things straight people take for granted. Queer people have always been treated as if we don't exist. But since we do, we always feel like we don't belong. The only thing people hate more than gay people is trans people. So imagine being black, gay, and trans in this world. Talk about a triple threat. Except the threat is to your own life. LGBTQ plus people aren't anything new. We aren't sexual deviants or abominations. We aren't secondary characters or second-class citizens. We're victims of a heteronormative culture that has taught people that we aren't natural and we don't belong. If I had $1 for every time I was called a faggot from a moving pickup truck, Bezos would be the second richest man in this world. We talked about asexual being one of the A's in the alphabet, but there's also another A. And that A stands for ally, which I think is the most important letter of all. I meant it when I said there's room for everyone in the LGBTQ plus alphabet, even straight people. We need allies more than anything. An ally is a heterosexual and cisgender person who supports equal rights, gender equality, and LGBT social movements and helps fight homophobia. We can't fight this fight alone. For years, we have been battling homophobic bigotry, and it's been hard. But we kept moving straight ahead. I'm sorry. We keep sallying gaily forward. But we can't do it alone. The most important thing you can do is show up and vote. Vote like you're black, gay, and trans. When our rights and lives literally come down to who is voted into office, we need all the votes that we can get. I want everybody to have a great fucking day, unless you're not one of the Misfit Letters.